All right, welcome to Nashville. Here for our third game. This will be one way against the Lynchburg Coyotes. This team is a 19U team, so they are going to be much older than our team here. Our 16U team played these guys and lost to them 2-1. So we'll see how our 14U team does. Here we go. Face off there by Wagner. Puck knocked down into the zone. Now out to neutral ice. As Emma's getting in along with Wagner. Looking to battle it out there. Puck comes out. Centering pass. Shot there. Stopped by Peterson. Definitely going to be a faster paced game here with 19U playing against the 14U team. But being there wasn't enough teams, they had to combine them. So it is what it is. Puck comes out. Puck's going to swing over here as Ellie knocks it into neutral ice. Puck's going to come across now into the zone, pinched up. Picked up there by Hayden. Hayden knocks it up ice. Now it's picked off and sent into. Nope, that one's going to stay in the zone as Maddie keeps it in the zone. And now they're going to send it down in. Maddie's going to grab the puck there, fires it across. Now brought into the zone and immediately met by one of the Coyotes. And here comes the Coyotes up the ice. They're knocked away there by Peterson. Rebounded by Ellie, uses the boards, tries to send it out to neutral ice. Now here comes Hepner. Hepner has the puck. Here she comes up. Takes a shot there, blocked there by the goalie. Look at this guy. He's got everything. He's way more sophisticated than me. And in a kilt. More of a man than this guy is. As the puck comes out. Centering pass there. Shot covered by their goalie. This arena is pretty nice. 2 ice rinks divided by a bar in the middle. So if there's any major donors out there that want to build one for River Lakes, we'll take it. Still the puck's at neutral ice. Now knocked into the zone. Avery will chase. Yodi send one towards. Peterson's going to cover, and we get a whistle. 12-11 remaining in this first period. Those of you just tuning in, just advising this is a 19U team playing against a 14U team. So it was just there's not enough teams in this, so they combine the 14 through 19U. So 14, 16, 19U. And they're going to play against each other. So it is an older bracket, but we'll see how our girls do. I'm not going to put them down for that. They're putting up a battle. Our 16U one-way team lost to these Yotes. 2-1. So we'll see how we do. Buck's down in behind as the Yotes grab it. They go to bring it up ice. Wagner gets in there and sends it back in. Buck out to neutral ice there. Stolen away there by Brooke. Brooke sends it down into the zone. Intercepted there by Ellie. And now the Yotes get it back. They send it out to neutral ice. Skating around. Hepner getting in there. Now she gets sent against the boards. No call there, but Ellie's going to bring it into the zone. Shot there. Blocked. Rebounded by Hepner. Hepner sends it into Brooke. Brooke over. No. Son of a beaver. That looked good. I thought that was going to be in. Nice passing in the shot there. Just could not connect for one way. As the puck comes out, the Yotes go to bring it up ice. They're going to send it down into the zone, and we'll get a whistle for icing. Brooke, the face-off. Puck's going to come back here to Charlotte. She's going to send one down into the zone. Puck comes out for a centering pass. The Yotes are going to pick it up. Here they come up the ice. Met by Avery. Avery getting a stick in on it. Shot over, and that one's going to go in. And the Coyotes are going to take a 1-0 lead over one way in this first period of play. Betsy, the face-off, has Sophie and Addie off to her sides. Avery and Charlotte in the back. Here comes the Yotes into the zone. Sends it down deep. Charlotte goes into the corner to pick it up. Gives it over. Now Betsy's going to grab it. She's going to bring it up ice. Sends it across over to Soph. Soph comes into the zone. Fires one deflected by a Yote. Don't mind my buddy here in the kilt. He didn't know I was going to set up here, so. Puck comes out as Peterson sends it out. Puck now into the corner. Goes for a centering pass there. Broken up by Charlotte. Now sent across over to Addie. Addie knocks it out to neutral ice. And the puck comes across here as the Yotes bring it into the zone. They're going to fire one down as Peterson blocks that one with her stick. Rebounded by Charlotte. Charlotte sends it out to neutral ice. as Wagner comes in off the bench. A full head of steam there. Charlotte gets it back, sends it across over to Wagner. Wagner pinched along the boards now to Emma. Sends it across over here to Jansky. Jansky over to Wagner. Wagner turns, sends it down deep into the zone. As the Yotes grab the puck here, they come up the ice. Met by Hayden. Hayden gets a stick in on it, takes a shot up and over the top of Peterson. Rebounded, sent down in behind. Picked up by Maddie. Maddie tries to send it out to Jansky. Jansky trying to get it out. She has it pinched along there as Wagner comes to help her out. Wagner sends it out to neutral ice. That one will sneak down, and the Yotes will grab it in the back ice. They fire up neutral ice. Comes in front. Broken up there. Shot blocked by Peterson. Rebounded there by Jansky. Here she comes up the ice. She's got a 1-on-2 as she comes into the zone. Shoots, fires. Oh! Off the top bar. She rings the bell at the top bar. And the puck's going to get sent down as Peterson taps that one into the boards. Puck up into the air. Now along the boards. The Yotes have it. Fires one down. Blocked there by Peterson. And we'll get a whistle with a penalty. And we'll be on a one-way power play. As the puck comes out, Hepner trying to knock it forward. Hepner taps at it, now comes over to Charlotte. Charlotte has it at the top of the key, sends it down in. The Yotes will have it. They go to bring it up as Hepner comes in and keeps it in the zone. Ellie sends it back to Hepner. Hepner fires off the goalie. Now rebounded by the Yotes as they go to push it forward. Puck still loose as Brooke grabs the puck. Tries to get to Ellie. The Yotes were going to grab it out. And the Yotes will bring it into the zone. Broken up there. Now picked up by Avery. Avery goes to push it forward. Here she comes up across the neutral ice. Now into the zone. Hepner comes in, is able to keep the puck in the zone, sends it down into the corner. And the Yotes are going to send it out. Avery's able to keep it in. She's going to send it back down deep. Now over to Ellie. Ellie down into Betsy. Betsy tries to get a centering pass, has it whipped. Now another shot there, blocked by their goalie. Sent puck out to Avery, and Charlotte will grab it at neutral ice. Sends it over to Betsy. That one's going to be tipped down into the zone. They're going to wave off icing. As the puck comes out to the point, now sent down, passed over to Betsy. Betsy fires and stopped by their goalie. .5:45 left in this first period. As one way is down by one goal. Both teams back to full strength. As the puck's knocked out, Soph knocks that one out. Here the Yotes come into the zone. Puck down into the corner. Yotes with it. Sends it out to their point. Point fires it back down. Now trying to pick up back by Maddie. As the Yotes grab the puck back. Maddie trying to battle that one out. Puck out in front. Stopped there by Peterson. Another one stopped there by Peterson. Puck goes down into the corner. Picked up by, I believe it's Maddie. Maddie trying to clear it out of there. No, that's Soph. Soph trying to clear it out of there. Shot from the point. That one's going to go in. And the Coyotes are going to take a 2-0 lead over One Way in this first period of play with 4:54 left in this first period. Wagner to face off. Puck comes out. Here they come into the zone. Puck now down into the behind Peterson. Picked up by the Coyotes. Now sent back out. Coyotes able to tap that one back down in as Avery's going to grab the puck and trying to clear it out of the zone. Coyotes trying to get a pass off. Jansky grabs the puck trying to clear it out of the zone. Comes back out to their point. Tipped, picked off. As Wagner has it, trying to clear it out of there, has it tipped back off. Now Jansky grabs it, puck knocked over. Avery grabs it, sends it out to neutral ice. Jansky's going to try battling that one out, and the Coyotes get it. As the Coyotes have it at neutral ice, now they're going to come into their zone. Makes a move. Met there by Wagner. And the puck comes back to Avery. Avery tries to knock it up towards Emma. Now Emma gets it, tries to knock it out. And they're going to fire one up. Stop there. And they're going to call high sticking on Charlotte. There's a shot there, blocked. Puck's out in front, now knocked over towards Hepner. Hepner fires it up. Puck's going to come out of the zone. Now they knock it down in. Hayden grabs it, turns, knocks it over to Ellie. Ellie trying to clear it out of the zone. Now Brooke comes in to help out. Brooke has it behind Peterson. She knocks it on up to Hepner. And the Coyotes send it back down in. 2:57 left in this first period. As One Way trying to clear it out of their zone. Puck's out in front, shot there just a bit outside. Hepner getting in there along the boards. Hepner comes out with it, sends it across ice, trying to get it over to Ellie, and it's picked off there as Brooke comes in with the stick and trying to defend it. Now Hayden pinches along the inside boards. Puck trying to center it over to Hepner, and the Coyotes are going to steal it away. Here they come into their zone, stops, sends it over to the wing. Wing's going to come in, tries for a shot. Missed the net there. Now blocked there by Peterson. Maddie sends it forward to Ellie. Ellie's going to skate into the zone with it. Tries to get it over to Hepner. Here comes the Coyotes as they come up the zone. Blocked there by Charlotte. Nice defense there by Charlotte, but the Coyotes grab it and bring it back up. Here they come into the zone. Broken up there by Betsy. They're going to skate forward and a backhand in, and that's going to go in. That was some nice stick handling moves there, and then a backhand shot in, and that's going to just sneak by Peterson. This is the number one team in the tournament right now. From the rankings, number one, we were, I think, number 2. The 16U team was number 3, being that they had lost to this team prior to it. So our one-way 12U team has gone 3-0 and will be in the championship game. So again, those who just tuned in the last couple minutes here, this is a 19U team playing against a 14U team. And nice stop there by Peterson. And you ask yourself, why are we playing them? Well, they didn't have enough teams. So they combined the 14, 16, and 19U teams. And we're going to play up. It is what it is. Get some good experience, good ice time here. Some competition. So our girls are out there hammering at it. I'll give them that. They're not just out there letting these girls take over. So, whoa, that was a crazy hit. But here comes the Coyotes up the ice, met there by Avery. There's a shot off the pipe. The Coyotes rebound. Here they come up the ice again. Takes another shot, buzzes past the front of the tower. Now Addie's got some open ice. Here she comes up the ice. She's going to take a shot there. Stopped, covered by their goalie with 7.2 seconds remaining in this first period of play. As Wagner will face off. Puck goes forward. A little tied up action in the ref's feet. Wagner fires! Deflected, and there's the buzzer for the first period of play. We'll be back here shortly for second period. All right, start of the second period. 3-1 game. That's one way, trying to battle it out against the Lynchburg Coyotes. One way. Emma sends it across over to Jansky. Jansky comes into the zone, takes a shot, blocked there by their goalie. Puck now into the corner. As Wagner trying to battle it out, here comes the Coyotes up the ice. Sends it across over to Emma. Emma fires it up the ice, trying to get it to Jansky. As the Coyotes steal that one back. Goes for a shot there, stopped by Peterson. Rebounded by Maddie. Now Wagner grabs the puck, fires it across over to Jansky at neutral ice. As one way trying to fire it across. Now on neutral ice, gets it over to Jansky. Nope, that's not her. Who is this? That's Hepner. Hepner comes in. Now she backhands it in. Puck now at neutral ice. Now down into the zone where Maddie will grab it in the back ice. This netting that's in front of us just messes me up because it's hard to see the numbers. Wagner trying to send it out. Puck goes back in as Charlotte goes to try and grab it. She's met by a Coyote. Tries for a centering pass, gets it, fires, just snuck by Peterson, and we're going to have a 4-0 game. Puck comes out. The Coyotes will have it. They're going to bring it down into the zone. Puck's out front. Now their point steps up, takes a shot deflected there by Avery. Now comes out to their point. Point fires another one down. It's going to go into the corner. Charlotte grabs it. She tries to fire it up ice. That one's going to come down here. They're going to wave off icing. The Coyotes will grab it in the back ice. Tries to fire it forward. And here they come. Cross neutral ice. Now into the zone. Met by Avery. Takes a shot. And that one just snuck past Peterson. And they're going to get a goal. 5-0 with 11-11 left in the second period. Girls got nothing to hang their heads about. They're playing against a 19U team here. So it is what it is. There's a shot just a bit outside. As the Coyotes come up, brings it in neutral ice, stolen away there by Soap. Soap sends one down. That one's going to be just a bit outside. And the puck comes out here right in front. Hayden gets some action there on defense against her. Puck's going to go back behind Peterson. Addie will grab the rebound. That one's going to get sent out over to Addie. Addie's going to come up, neutral ice. Now into the zone, takes a shot off of a Coyote. Centering pass to. That one almost made it through. As Avery battles it out, here she comes out with the puck, takes a shot there, deflected by another Coyote. 10 minutes remaining in the second period. As the Coyotes bring it up the ice. Centering pass there. Now the Coyotes have it, trying to come up front. Met by Charlotte. Now Emma gets pinched along the boards. Puck comes out to their point. Point fires one down, deflected, rebounded by Emma. Emma goes to push the puck forward. She's got Jansky and Wagner off to her side. She comes in. And the Coyotes will knock that one away. Now pucked into the corner. Now over back to Emma. Emma pinched into the boards as they'll rattle. Is that Wagner? It's got to be. Look at her. Just getting in there. Love it. I love it. Anna. Smallest one out there, and Anna just jumps in. Love it. She ain't afraid. It's my Belgrade girl. As Wagner faces off, puck comes out. Here comes the Coyotes up the ice. Broken up by Avery. Now Maddie getting in there on it. I believe that's Maddie, isn't it? No, that's Wagner. Puck comes out to the center. Blocked there by Peterson. Now puck behind the net. As the Coyotes grab it. Takes a shot. There, blocked, deflected. Now Charlotte trying to knock that one out of there. Coyotes get the rebound, go for a centering pass. Nobody's home. Now Jansky gets it, sends it back out of the zone. And the Coyotes will have it in their back ice here. Coyotes go to bring it up, met there by Charlotte. Here they come into their zone. Wagner getting a stick, takes a shot there, blocked by Peterson. Rebounded there by Jansky. She gets taken out in the corner. Definitely some physicality here. Look at that, Wagner. Look at that. Woohoo! She is not going to hold down. I love it. That's some hockey there. .733 left as we're going to go on a one-way power play as number 27 goes to the sin bin. As Brooke faces off, puck comes out. Coyotes grab it, use the boards, trying to send it out. Hayden's right there to grab it at the blue line. She waits. Now it's going to dump it down into the zone. Coyotes going to grab it back. And that one's going to get cleared down to the opposite end behind Peterson. As Maddie grabs it, sends it back up to Ellie. Ellie fires it across over to Hepner. Hepner goes to bring it into the zone. Now Ellie taps it down deep. Ellie sends it over to Hayden. Hayden back over to Maddie. That one tipped towards the net, but goes just a little bit outside. Hayden stops that one, sends it down deep into the zone. Nice stop there by Hayden. And they're going to knock that one down deep into the zone. A bunch of bodies flying. I don't know what the heck's going on here. As Hayden grabs it, she fires it across over to... And Addie comes in. And they push her out of the way. .617 left in this second period of play. 5-0 as one way's down. Avery with the puck, brings it in, fires one down just a bit outside. Puck into the corner as Betsy's going to try battling that one out. That one's going to get sent out of the zone. But here comes the Coyotes as Charlotte races down there. Good hustle there by Charlotte. I give her that. That girl came off the bench and was ready for the puck. Now Soph coming in. That one's going to buzz the front of the tower. Shot down as Peterson knocking that one towards the boards. Coyotes with it now, dumps it down into the corner, trying to send it out to their point. Soph gets a stick on it. She's going to knock that one down, and we'll get icing with 5:14 left in the second period. As Wagner goes to face off, puck goes down into the corner. Avery trying to knock it over to the corner there. Puck behind the net. Charlotte trying to get it now. Blocked there by Jansky. Here she comes up the ice. Jansky with it now. Sends a centering pass over to Wagner. That one broken up. Puck now into the corner. Now goes over to this inside spot. Jansky with it now. Sends it back down into Wagner. Wagner pinched along the boards. As the Coyotes come out with it now, Wagner getting in on it. Nice job there. Now Jansky grabs it, turns, fires just a bit outside. We're rebounded by the Coyotes. Now Jansky, or Avery, gets in there. Now Jansky gets it back, fires, and the goalie's going to cover it, and we get a whistle with 4:23 left in the second period. Still 5-0. They're playing their game. It is what it is. I'm giving it to them. They're not giving up. They're playing this older group, giving them a run for their money. Puck comes out as Maddie brings it into the zone. Dumps it down in, blocked there by their goalie. Rebounded by the Coyotes. They go to fire it up the net. Maddie grabs it again and has it stolen away. Here the Coyotes come up. They played the body there, no call. Puck's going to sneak back as the Coyotes will have to reset here at neutral ice. They're going to come all the way down. As Jansky chases. They got the same number. That's what was messing me up there. And now the Coyotes have it. They're going to bring the cross neutral ice into the zone. And Peterson blocking that one, sends it towards the board. Jansky's going to grab it along the boards. Here she comes up the ice. She's got a 1-on-2, comes in, dumps it down in, deflected. Now into the boards as Ellie grabs the puck. Yodi grabs it away from her, and now they're going to come up the ice. Met by Maddie, who taps that one away. And the Coyotes are going to bring it into the zone. Puck's out in neutral ice now. And they're going to dump it down, but they're going to call offsides as one of their players was coming onto the ice at the same time. .258 left in this second period. One way to face off. Brook faces off. Puck comes back out to neutral ice. Yodi send it into their zone. Met by Avery. Knocked down into the corner. As Charlotte grabs it, sends it over to Avery. Avery taps it back out to neutral ice. The Coyotes will grab it. They'll have to reset. As Hefner comes out, tries to meet him. Now she taps that one away. Keeps battling that one away. Nice job there by Claire Hefner to keep the battle going at neutral ice. Now over to Avery. Avery's trying to get that puck out of there. Coyotes are going to bring it into the zone. Passes it over to their wing. Wing fires one down behind the net. Goes for a centering pass, and that one just gets tapped in. Peterson was going to grab it, to glove it, and they stuck a stick in there and tapped it right in underneath her with 2:10 remaining. The Coyotes are going to take a 6-0 lead. Puck comes out. The Coyotes are going to grab it. Skates up ice. Avery sends it back out to neutral ice. Go grab it again. Sends it back out to Solf. Solf taps that one back. Now she gets it again, and the Coyotes kick it out to neutral ice. And we're getting a penalty there as I believe it's Avery was trying to stay with her. And call her for a hook. Avery in the sin bin, which will put us on a penalty kill. As the Coyotes have it, they go for a backhand, block there. Defense playing there. Nice job there by Hayden. Puck comes back out to their point. Wagner on it. Comes in, takes a shot, upper deck shot there. That was a nice shot. Minute 12 left in the second. Puck comes out as Wagner battles it out. Coyote's going to come out with it. Wagner races back down, and that one will dribble down, and we'll get a whistle. 1:02 left. Hey! Jeez and Rice. You're 19 years old, and you go and pick on freaking Anna Wagner. Better watch out. She'll come back after you. Oh, too much fun. All right, shorthanded. Here they come. Peterson with the block. Look at that monkey pile in front. Look at that. Nice job, girls. Don't give up. A lot of heart here. A lot of heart. I'm giving it to them. Coyotes come in, takes a shot there, blocked by Peterson, rebounded by the Coyotes, and it goes in. 26.2 seconds remaining. Matt, your phone's ringing. Oh, too much fun. Too much fun here in Nashville. 8-0. Nothing to hang your head about. Girls, come on. Putting up a battle. You're not giving up. Buck down into the corner as Charlotte will send it across. Into the corner it goes. 7 seconds remaining. And that'll end the second period with an 8-0 game. All right, we're going to be back for third period of play. Again, don't let this score scare you. 14U team playing against a 19U team. Putting up a battle. I'll give them that. They're not giving up. Not letting these older girls take advantage of them. One more period of play. As the puck comes out, sent across ice. Ellie trying to get in there. Now here comes the Coyotes across neutral ice. Coyotes will bring it into the zone, met by Avery. Now Brooke. Brooke trying to push that puck out of the zone. Coyotes will have it behind Peterson. Puck comes over. Ellie trying to knock it out of there. Now Brooke getting in there. Back to their point. Down. And Charlotte sends it down ice. The Coyotes will grab it at neutral ice. Now brought into the zone. Charlotte's going to battle it along the boards, along with Hefner. There's a shot off the pipe. Into the boards as Addie grabs it. She's going to fire it down. That was tipped. So no icing there. We'll get a line change. That worked out in our favor. As the Coyotes send it down into the zone, Charlotte will chase for it. Grabs it, backhands it over to Avery. Avery's going to grab it, bring it behind Peterson. Tries to fire it up, but the Coyote grabs it back. Buck at neutral ice as Avery's going to grab the puck. Here she comes into the zone. Stops, takes a shot, blocked there by a Coyote. Now picked up by Soph. Soph taps it down in. Shot there, blocked by their goalie. And we get a whistle. It's not bad. 23 shots on goal for the Coyotes. 15 shots on goal for One Way. So it's not terrible. I'm giving our girls the heart award here as they're gonna battle this one out. I haven't seen them give up once here. As Maddie grabs the puck, sends it forward to Soph. Soph taps it down into the zone, or into the neutral ice. Hayden turns, tries to knock it out of the zone. Now Maddie battling it out behind. Look at that. Look at that. That's all heart right there. Soph taps it towards the boards over to Addie. Addie trying to knock it out of there. Coyotes get it. Stop, blocked by Peterson. Now knocked out as the Coyotes get it. Takes another shot there, blocked and rebounded by the Coyotes. They'll take a 9-0 lead. .10:16 left in this third period. Running time 9-0 as the Coyotes go to send it up ice over here to Avery. Avery at neutral ice tries to send it forward, gets it over to Charlotte. Now the Coyotes grab it back at neutral ice, go to bring it into the zone. Goes for a centering pass, broken up. Now Charlotte grabs it, fires it forward to Emma, and the Coyotes send it back in. Wagner getting in on it. Now Charlotte. Charlotte using the boards, trying to get it out of the zone. Stopped there by a Yodi. They're going to skate in. Does a little, off the helmet of Pearson, and she stops it. Now Jansky with it along the boards gets taken out. There's a call, finally. Woo! Send some more into the boards. Uncalled for. Uncalled for. 9-0 when they're checking into the boards yet. Fuck, they took off. Sorry, I said that word. Damn it. They took off half her freaking running time. She's down to 46 seconds on her penalty. Dumb. Whatever. Don't get that way, Casey. There we go. There's another penalty. Puck comes back as we're playing 5-on-3 now. As the puck comes back to Charlotte, Charlotte has it. We're looking to reset, sends it over to Hepner. Hepner's going to bring it into the zone, use the boards, sends it down into the corner. Puck comes back to Avery. Avery at neutral ice, sends it across over to Charlotte. Charlotte will dump it down deep. They get one player back. So it'll be 5-on-4 now. 7:23 remaining. Puck in front here. Puck comes over to Charlotte. Charlotte punches it forward. Here comes Addy up the ice. Turns, tries to dump it down. Blocked by a Yodi. Now sent in, and their goalie's going to cover. Sends it back out. Puck comes out. Coyotes send it to neutral ice. Now knocked over. Fired down just a bit outside. Picked up there by the Yodis. Here we come up the ice. Sent down into the zone by Addy. Chased by Soph. Puck goes back behind the net. Addy taps it back into the corner. Puck comes back out here to Hayden. Now over to Addy. She's going to fire one down. Block. Soph was almost right there for the rebound. But here comes the Coyotes. Neutral ice. Now down into the zone they go. Comes out in front. Takes a shot there. Blocked by Peterson. Sent in the boards. 5:50 left in the game. Emma trying to knock that one out. Here comes the Coyotes. Takes a shot off the side of the net. Rebounded by the Coyotes. Does a backhand. That one's going to go off the net. Hayden of defense. Blocked there by Hayden. Bucks out in front. Tapped away. Now over to Soph. Soph grabs it. Fires it across over to Emma. And the Coyotes grab it at neutral ice. Here they come into the zone. Turns. Makes a move. Wagner Now Peterson stops for the goal. And we get a whistle. I don't know if they're counting that one or if they blew the whistle. Nope, they're not going to count it. Wagner to face off. Sends it forward. Puck comes out here to, I believe, Emma. Emma goes to battle it out. Comes up. Backhand. Oh, almost had it there. Good hustle there by Emma. As the puck gets knocked down into the zone. Over to Wagner. Wagner's going to push it up to neutral ice. Here she comes into the zone. Gets double teamed, taken down, and they're going to get another call. It's mom and dad. Mom and dad Wagner. .357 running time left. As Brooke faces off, puck goes forward. Now back behind the net. Here comes the Coyotes up the ice. Tries to come through, stopped there by Peterson, knocked into the boards. Here comes Brooke. Brooke's like, I can do this. You guys think you're fast? I'm just as fast. Avery. Oh, Hepner. Hepner knocks it down deep. Brooke goes for the puck. She's going to grab it behind, goes for a centering pass, and the Coyotes are going to send it out. Avery grabs it from the point, fires one down, blocked there by a Coyote. And here they come up the ice. Shoots and just past the glove of Peterson for a 10-0. .237 left running time. Puck comes out. Sent across as the Coyotes go in their back ice here. Aiden along the boards. Now Brooke or Betsy getting in on there. There's a shot there, blocked by Peterson up into the boards or into the netting. 2 minutes remaining. .31 shots on goal for the Coyotes. 18 shots on goal for one way. 1:38 remaining. And if the Coyotes have it, they're going to send it down into their corner. Maddie on the defense. They're going to bring it back out. Goes for a centering pass. Shot there. Blocked. Now the Coyotes grab it back. Goes for a centering pass. Broken up there by Solf. Solf goes to bring it up. Neutral ice. Has it blocked away. Solf knocks it down deep into the zone. We'll get a line change. As the Coyotes go to bring it up into the zone. Met by Avery. Puck's loose. And it Anna Wagner defending her goalie. It's like, don't mess with my Haley Peterson. Anna Wagner to face off. Buck comes out to neutralize. That one's going to dribble down as Jansky will chase. Met by the Coyote. Emma back behind the net. Over to Wagner. Now back to Emma. And that'll end the game with a 10-0 loss to the 19U Coyotes. Again, nothing to hang their heads about. It is what it is. We played a 19U team, being there wasn't enough players or enough teams. So I'll give it to them. They did not give up during this game. So it is what it is. We'll be back, I believe, this same location. Yes, same location at 8:50 tonight. So we got a little late game tonight. At 8:50 is our late game. So tune back in just before bed.